Welcome. Today's video is going to be the top 19 muscle car videos as viewed on my channel by viewers like yourself. So here we go. Number 19 is a 1969 AMC Hearst Scrambler, SC Rambler, with a 390 V8, 315 horsepower, 4-speed. This one was one of 1,512 made in 1969, and I recorded this one at my local car cruise night in San Diego, California. Number 18 is a 1970 Oldsmobile 442 W30, a documented low mileage original, or actually low miles restored one. This one I recorded at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $66,000, which I thought that was a pretty good price for the car. These are pretty rare cars. Number 17 is a 1970 Dodge Charger RT 440 six-pack, nut and bolt restored car, real V-code car. This one is a local car at my classic car cruise in San Diego, California, and that's where I recorded it. And this one's a real nice car. It has a real good look to it. Number 16 is a 1968 Pontiac Firebird 400 V8. This is a restored car, a low mileage car, a rust-free California mobile. And this one I recorded at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California, where it was just finishing the restoration on the car and came out real nice. It was a good looking car. Number 15 is a 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge with the Ram Air 3 400 engine, 366 horsepower, one of 6,833 made in 1969. And this one was an older restoration, but it was a real nice car. And I filmed it at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. Number 14 is the muscle car that started it all. 1964 Pontiac GTO, 389 Tri-Power. This one's a unrestored Survivor California car. And I filmed this at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where the car sold, actually had bid to $42,000, but did not sell. So apparently he was a little bit too attached to it and decided to hang on to it. Was a nice car, though. Number 13 is a 1969 Yenko Camaro, documented real original Survivor car. This one had the L72 427 cubic inch 450 horsepower engine in it, and it was one of 201 Yenko Camaros made for 1969. This one was at my local car cruise in San Diego, California, where I recorded it, and it was a real nice car. On to number 12, which is a 1971 Buick GS 455 Stage 1 with 345 horsepower and 460 foot-pounds of torque. This was one of 801 made in 1971. It also had the rare N25 option bumper cutout for the through the exhaust bumper, and this one was a real nice car. I recorded this at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. Number 11 is one of the top guns of the muscle car era, a 1970 Chevelle SS 454 LS6. This one is a documented car with its build sheet with a restoration. This one I filmed at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $82,500, which today it would be a bargain compared to what these are going for. Okay, we've reached the top 10 videos, and number 10 is a 1967 Shelby GT500 nut and bolt restoration on this car. It was one of 2,048 made in 1967. Has the 428 FE V8 with 355 horsepower. I recorded this one at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California, and it was definitely a nice car. Number 9 is another one of the top guns of the muscle car era. This one is a 1970 Buick GS 455 Stage 1 hardtop in the rare aqua mist color that Buick had in 1970. And this one was a $100,000 restoration, professional restoration. And I recorded this at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. And it was definitely an eye grabber. Number 8 is another one of the top guns. This one's a 1971 Dodge Charger Super Bee with the Hemi. This is a restored rust-free California car in B5 blue, which is the best color for Mopar cars, in my opinion. And this one I filmed at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. And this was a real nice car. On to number 7, which is one of Ford's top guns, a 1970 Ford Torino Cobra 429 Super Cobra jet with the drag pack, 375 horsepower. This one was a nut and bolt restored car that I recorded at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. And this was a great looking car. They did a nice job on it. On to number 6, which is one of the Mopar top guns, a 1964 Plymouth Fury with the 426 Max Wedge with the cross ram dual quads. These cars were competing in super stock, and they were the fastest cars back then. And this one I recorded at my local car cruise in San Diego, California. And this guy was a great looking car, and somebody did a fantastic restoration on it. It was a beauty. Okay, we've reached the top 5, and number 5 is yet another Mopar top gun, a 1970 Dodge Challenger RT 446 pack with the shaker hood. This one was a local San Diego car that's at my classic car cruise night quite a bit, and the owner did a fantastic restoration job on it. And these, if you didn't know it, these 446 packs were usually faster than the Hemis because the Hemis had to be run hard in order to get going, and these guys would be long gone by the time the Hemi figured out what to do. Number 4 is a 1968 Dodge Charger RT 440. This one was a special ordered color and was a nut and bolt restoration. Still had the original window sticker on it. And this one was a beautiful job. I recorded this at my local classic car cruise night in San Diego, California. And this one was close to the road trying to get run into, but it was a beauty, that's for sure. Number 3 is a 1968 Pontiac GTO 400, the high output engine with 360 horsepower with the Hurst his and hers shifter and factory air restored. is always at my local cruise night in San Diego, California. And I've spoken to the owner several times, and this was a fantastic car. He bought it in Southern California, and it's spent its whole life here. That's why it's so nice. Number two is a compilation video of Mercury Cougars that I put together, a 5-minute long video. This one shows Mercury's Top Gun, which is the 427 side oiler engine with 425 horsepower. And they had it in the Mercury GTE special car that they had in 1968. So this one was definitely a nice one, and it's worth taking a look at and watch the whole video, especially if you like Mercury Cougars. Okay, we've reached that time for numero uno, and number one is another one of Pontiac's Top Guns. This one is a 1969 Pontiac Grand Prix SJ with the 428 motor in it. This one's a one-owner car or survivor, pretty much all original. This one's a local San Diego car, and I've spoken to the owner quite a few times, and this is a real nice car, and I get to see it quite a bit because he always seems to be at the cruise night with it. But anyway, that's the top 19 muscle cars as viewed on my channel by viewers like you. So thanks for sticking around to the end if you did. If you didn't, you missed some good ones. If you did, you saw quite a few nice cars. And if you want to watch the videos in their entirety of any of these 19 cars or any of the almost 700 cars that I have on my channel, just go over to the playlists and look for the ones that you like. And while you're at it, it's a good idea to tell a friend and share the videos with them, one or more. And I'm sure they would thank you down the road. But thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you on the next one. We've reached the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in today. If you like what you saw, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Share this video with a friend. Leave a comment or suggestion. Be nice. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.